Now, this morning, it's a bit cold in this part of the world. Mr. Frosty has been to visit, and the vegetable patch is white and glistening. There is ice on the pond. Brr, said Collie the Cub. It's too cold in this stupid pond. You know what day it is today, don't you? Said Bertie. No, said Tim the Tucker, who hadn't learned to say no properly yet. It's Christmas, said Bertie. Not interested, said Colin, who is a very grumpy fish who doesn't like anything much, not even Christmas. What's Christmas? Asked Tim. Everybody was used to little Tim asking stupid questions. But Prince Bertie was amazed that his friend hadn't even heard of Christmas. You don't know about Christmas, young Tim? My, I'll show you. Let's go over to the palace. But I can't walk, said Tim. I haven't got any legs. So Tim climbed onto Bertie's back, and then Bertie hopped up the garden to the palace. Tim was a bit frightened because he had never left the pond before. Hold on, little Tim, boomed Bertie as they led up to the window ledge. They looked through the window. Tim was amazed as he saw the Christmas tree with the lights sparkling on it, and he saw all the children opening their presents and a huge feast on the table. I've never seen anything so magical, Bertie, he said. How I wish we could have Christmas down on the pond. And Bertie felt a little tear in his froggy eye as he thought of all the lovely Christmases he had enjoyed when he was a prince, opening hundreds of presents and stuffing himself with chocolates and mince pie and cake to be felt quite sick. And he remembered how in the afternoon, when he had taken his nap, he would go out onto the balcony of the palace and make a special Christmas speech to all the crowds of people who came to see him. May you all be happy this coming year, he would say, and thank you all for the toys and lovely presents you sent me for Christmas. And then Princess Beatrice, who is as kind as she is beautiful, would go to the hospital and give some of Bertie's toys to the poor little children who spending Christmas there. Prince Bertie had so many toys that he didn't really mind letting her give some away, although he probably would have minded if somebody not quite so lovely as Princess Beatrice had done it. And Sir Bertie sat on the window ledge to remembering all the happy Christmases he had spent in the past. But then he remembered how he had been turned into a frog, and how the lovely Princess Beatrice could no longer marry him. He would never spend another Christmas with Princess Beatrice now. Sniff, sniff, croak, croak, he said, because this was the saddest Christmas day he had ever spent. Just then, as Bertie was crying some more froggy tears, the door of the palace opened. The noise startled Bertie, and he fell from the window ledge onto the ground. "Arr!" he croaked. "Eek!" yanked Tim. "Oh, look, there is a frog," said Princess Beatrice as she stepped onto the pathway, and she picked him up in her hand and carried him back to the pond. She didn't even notice little Tim, who was clinging by his tail with all his might, hanging on to Bertie's big toe. But he felt very happy to be so close to the Princess Beatrice again, because he loved her very, very much. But he also felt a bit sad, because she didn't realize he was Prince Bertie at all, and just thought he was a frog.